Yo everyone, it's Clement and welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day as we have the very much awaited Brazil video with Aymericpierre. Welcome to the channel.
Yo, thanks again.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. And today, as you know, we'll be playing some Brazil with Pierre. So he's one of the best Brazil players in the world, and as, of course also one of the most knowledgeable about vegetation and all this kind of obscure stuff that I think not really many people master that much. There's a couple of people in your circles, like maybe Crooks and a couple of them, but like it is very
Shout out Crooks.
specific stuff. Yeah, shout out Crooks and yeah. So for those who maybe don't know the format, usually for coaching sessions like this, I like to do live challenges with like the invited people. So yeah, so we can make like the best combined guesses and discuss the metas. So yeah, let's start with the first round here. Okay, interesting that we have like the new coverage now that we didn't have in the last video. So yeah, small cam coverage.
Interesting.
Yeah, I noticed one thing to our west. Like we have a single support pole. Yeah, for those who don't know, like last time we mentioned that poles are the best metas probably in the country, like to precisely region guess it, and I guess it hasn't changed much.
Yeah, still the first thing that I look at in any round is the polls, especially if they have supports or not. So that's very useful. And here we have a special kind of support. It's single support.
Yeah.
And the three states in the country where it's very common. It's Tocantins, Minas, and Santa Catarina.
Yeah.
With this landscape, it cannot be Santa Catarina. I'm still trying to figure out which one it is, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought immediately talk because like it's so dry, but actually Minas doesn't seem too bad either.
It feels like I've never
Yeah,
seen this road before. Which is kind of weird because it's kind of a long road.
yeah, it looks
But
so
okay,
easy.
so we have long insulators, which are way more common in Tocantins.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, we have this kind of a plateau mountain to the northeast. Um,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's actually
North
perfect, like
Minas, yeah,
perfect plateau
it's pretty
flat.
good.
Yeah.
North Minas can have them, but I would say Tocantins is more likely also.
Yeah.
So maybe it's Tocantins is more likely here. I don't know where it would be. I guess it would be like somewhere southeast or east,
Yeah, that
somewhere.
was what I was considering, yeah. Yeah,
Don't know this road though.
maybe it could be fineable, like I guess if we spend the whole 7 minutes on it, but I think going east Tocantins sounds fine to me. I'll just guess.
I just hope it's not Minas with long insulators.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I guess we're just looking at these like long border ridges kind of thing. But yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we have a palm. Now I'm getting scared
Mm.
now of what I might say. Okay, so I
Do you
thought,
know? Yeah.
yeah,
Do you know what it is?
I thought it could be like Bahia palm maybe,
Yeah,
or
it
whatever you
is
call it.
by
Okay, okay,
Palm.
great. Um, I'm actually wondering, could this be electric coverage, or is that?
I could be because we have the exposed blue car here.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to tell with that square blur, but I do think
Yeah.
yeah we have the exposed car. It's just like a bit more
So
green than I would expect there.
yeah, so obviously it's not in the central part of Irache because
Yeah.
it's not flat at all. But you get some off-roads to the west of Irache, and
Okay. Yeah.
it could be here.
And would you have
Um,
maybe a quick clue, like to recognize the Bahia palm or like a thing? Because I mean, I guess the main
I
thing people would think about would be more like the western kind of pond, like the Amazonian babassus or whatever.
I mean, this one, I don't know, it almost always has like some dead branches below the alive ones, like a bunch of gray stems or whatever just sticking out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
it's
all the palms,
yeah,
but
it
yeah.
looks pretty weird. Yeah, I mean, distinct, I guess I should say.
I don't
Yeah,
exactly know how to say, but most of the palms that you can see have them.
yeah, it's
Okay,
like
the
a
only
fan
area
below
that it
below
can be,
the actual
yeah,
leaves, like the
yeah.
actual canopy. Yeah, okay.
The only area that could be is near maybe Caetite, so more south, because you get an exposed car there as well.
All right, yeah.
And usually you can tell by how exposed it is, if it's middle or south Bahia. But with the
Yeah,
blur, it's a little bit more complicated.
yeah. I mean, you are free to go where you where you think it is, of course. Like I thought, Irache, but
I
would you think
think,
more
yeah,
either
I
one
think
or?
no, I thought more middle as well,
Okay,
because I
okay,
don't see anything.
sounds good.
And it's kind of rocky, this one, I don't know. I kind of like,
All right, I'll just try west of Irache then.
no,
Ooh,
it was the
okay,
south
it
one.
was
Okay,
Kaititi.
well,
I mean, yeah, Regionguessing by here is so hard, in my opinion, sometimes. Okay, another small cam round. Um, I mean, there's two things here, I think, at least for me. Like, this completely flat terrain and, like, dryish landscape with those huge mountains around us, and also the lack of
yep,
supports. Made me
yep.
think immediately,
Also,
yeah, of which state? Roraima, I
yeah,
guess.
Roraima.
Yeah.
We also have this grass, the west, very Roraima looking grass,
Ooh,
patchy
like
grass.
the one like right next to us, like the almost white looking.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
uh, no, like in the field, but
Oh,
like
okay.
just over the
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
edge
Yeah.
road.
I see.
Very patchy grass is very good for Amapa or Roraima. Obviously not Amapa in this case.
Hmm. Is that the thing you called
Um,
gurupi grass in the last video, or that's maybe a bit different?
it's not exactly the same, but
Yeah.
there are some areas with some patchy.
I mean, it's
And
good
then
to know.
obviously you
Yeah.
have like Roraima Amapa grass, which kind of looks different. But it's a bit different. It's a
Okay.
bit
Okay.
different.
Okay.
Same concept though.
Yeah.
This one is
Like.
way more fluffy,
Okay. Okay. It is like
and it's like green instead of orange
a kind
or
of
gray or whatever.
wider Amazonian region, like
Yeah.
kind of grass. Okay.
Also we have some palms to the north here,
Yep.
and these are Mauritia palms.
Yep.
Very, very, very spammed in Roraima.
Hmm.
So this is kind of the freest Roraima you can possibly have, in my opinion.
Yeah, but moriches are like good for the Amazonian region, right? Like mostly Amazonas and
Yeah, but you
Acre,
can
I
even
guess.
get them in Goyas and stuff.
Yeah,
It's not the best
true.
palm, but when they're spammed like that, I guess it's pretty good.
All right, right.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know exactly where.
Yeah, I didn't really bother to line it up. Oh, it's quite south. Okay, that's fair. Okay. I don't really see too much on this round. I can't lie.
No poles, no.
No, no known comet, at least to me.
Yup, there's one very useful car meta here.
Um,
It's the white car, and this is
ooh,
not 2025 coverage actually. It's 2023 coverage.
ooh. And do you tell that with the like? Wait. How do you tell
I just
that?
know how it looks like, and I can tell by how white the car is. This one is actually like pure white car.
To me, it
It's
just
not
looks
like a
so blurry, but I guess it's also because of the shadow of the grass. I'm kind of struggling to tell, but yeah, okay.
So if
Alright.
I tell you white card 23, where are you thinking?
I mean, I guess I would think Southeast Goyas then maybe. Otherwise,
Yes,
maybe
yes, in
okay, okay,
Tubiara.
okay, great.
Tubiara, yeah.
And interesting
It could
mountains
be
we have
over the
west also.
border. Yeah, we could line this up. What
Yeah,
kind of
where would you
ridges?
have mountains like Caldas Novas has some mountains around, I guess.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay.
and then over the
Alright.
border in Minas
Mm.
as well. Oh,
Oh, it's not.
wait. Whoops.
That's
I was so
fine.
sure it was there.
But I mean, was it white card on or was it blue in that part?
It is 2023. Oh,
Hmm.
I guess I got fooled, but okay.
I mean, we got the states. That's what matters, to be honest. In the central biome, that's already fine, to be honest, for me. I was probably going Mato Grosso without that, so okay.
I don't know. I just smelled the 2023 coverage, even though I didn't know where it was for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting. I mean, to me, I thought immediately quite far northeast. The this landscape, but we do have support, so.
Mm-hmm. This is a very good round. I like this round.
Yeah, it's white card 24. I don't know if. Hmm. I mean, I was considering between Bahia and like Alagoas Sergipe, I guess, like one of the three. But yeah.
Okay, so instantly I'm noticing that we have some fruit trees here.
Yeah.
So just northeast, right next to us, or south in the distance.
Yep.
And if you see fruit trees in the northeast, you're almost always gonna be in southern Sergipe.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Except here we have supports, and Sergipe doesn't have supports. So
True.
I'm pretty sure this is just over the border in Bahia.
Okay. And is it really that impossible to have supports in Sergipe?
It's
I mean,
actually I maybe have
I
seen
mean,
it like
yeah,
once
true. I
ever.
mean, it is consistent also. Like we have multiple poles with supports here, so I
I
guess
would be
yeah,
surprised if this
yeah.
was. I would
That makes
never guess
sense.
Sergipe on this, but I don't know. Maybe it's like more south, but that would be weird for. I
Mm.
don't know. I would just click
Okay,
over the
I
border,
would
I
just
think.
try near the border.
Oh
Oh.
wow. I guess that's a new hotspot. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
Never
it's
seen that.
still pretty close, but yeah. Let's start the next
I
seed. I
think
mean,
it's solvable with the white card 24 though.
yeah, it probably is.
Maybe,
Like, it
yeah.
probably is.
I just trusted the fruits instead, but it didn't work.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I mean, let's keep the stage tree going then, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Hmm. There's not really that much actually on this one. At least poll wise, I'm mostly looking at polls right now. Yeah. I thought it looks kind of southern, but with the fact we don't have any round poles, I guess I would probably lean Parana or Santa Catarina.
Okay, I have a few things to say, but I'm not sure of the state yet. So we have some Parana pines if you look northeast.
Yeah, true.
And then we have this gamma pole to the west, this long support asymmetrical pole,
Yeah.
and that cannot be Santa Catarina.
Okay, yeah.
Santa Catarina will always have a tiny support instead
Mm.
of this long support. So we can at least
That's good to know.
know it's not this state. Huh. Word. So no round poles. That doesn't mean it's not Sao Paulo. Like it's possible. I think I see an electricity counter to the northwest.
Yep. Ooh.
It looks like a large metal counter.
Okay.
So that would make Parana or Minas more likely, actually.
Okay,
Because
then
it could still be Minas
not
even with
GDS
Parana
or
pines.
yeah, true.
That's the funny part.
I mean, Minas with not a single round pole whatsoever inside would be yeah so bait, but I mean it could still be of course.
Mm.
Or no, like also single support. We don't really have any of these. But yeah.
Hey, I'm struggling here. This is so weird. I can't solve the
Um,
round. But I would say it's either Parana or like southwest Minas.
yeah.
Like, yeah. Because you get some Parana pine here. I think the insulators are more common in Parana, these ones. Like the mid ones
Yeah.
from 4 to 5 ridges.
Yeah.
In Piranha, yeah. So I guess we can try Piranha.
Okay. Okay. Would you think with this landscape it's more like somewhere or it can be everywhere? I thought more like southeast, but I don't
Yeah.
really know where.
I know northeast there are pretty big mountains, actually.
Okay.
Like southeast of Londrina, there's
Yeah.
pretty big mountains.
True.
So that was kind of my primary guess, but I'm not sure here.
Okay. I'll try over
Or
there.
it's Sao Paulo with no round poles and a large metal counterpart.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
What a call. Ah, that's great to
Okay,
be
that's good
honest.
guess.
That's great because I mean I told you I thought this was like a more broadly looking like southern looking rounds and no round poles. I wouldn't go Sao Paulo, but like getting the state and then the area within the state is pretty amazing to be honest. It's well done.
Yeah, that's I'm happy with that one as well. Because it
But
looked
yeah,
pretty dry as well, so I was not sure if it was
yeah,
Minas or Piranha.
I guess the like the electricity counter thing is like the big clue here, like to not go RGDS, which would be the main concern, at least for me, like on this kind of round.
Yeah,
So good to know. Okay, yeah, this time I think we can at least I would be quite confident on the state. Is that sugarcane west or it's just like a field of grass? I think.
yeah, that's short sugarcane for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm quite sure I would go Sao Paulo then, also with the divided highway.
Classic divided highway plus sugarcane. You use Slam Sao Paulo, I
Yeah.
guess, and good road quality.
Yeah.
Must mention that as well.
And
I
yeah.
don't know my 21 striped in Sao Paulo, unfortunately.
And you don't know your divided highways. That would be
Yeah, I know this one.
shameful.
I know every divided highway.
Damn.
I don't know.
But yeah, if you want to learn your Sao Paulo divided highways, then have fun. To be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have a lot of fun.
Because I mean, pretty sure. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we've talked about this before. I don't remember, but pretty sure Sao Paulo has more divided highways than the rest of Brazil combined. Definitely.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. Interesting small cam round here on like a tiny road. Yeah. I'm looking at the patch of
Not much
vegetation
here.
we have southeast and seeing like a couple palms jutting out of the canopy, and not
Yeah,
really sure what to think
actually,
about them.
I don't know what they are, actually.
And
What is
otherwise,
this?
yeah, the soil is kind of rocky. It's a bit interesting. And
Yeah, it's very rocky soil and red soil.
I was thinking
You would.
MGDS actually or Mato Grosso, one or the other, but yeah.
Oh, this kind of rocky soil like this. I don't know, maybe associated more with Piranha.
Okay.
Because the south of the country really has rocky soil,
Yeah.
like everywhere.
The soil in on dirt
Yeah,
roads in Paraguay looks exactly like this, so I
this
guess that would make sense.
this could actually be near Paraguay. I can see it. It could
Yeah,
be a good
but
call.
also the other weird thing is like the perfect grid because we can see like how the road continues wide into the distance to our east,
Ah,
the
yeah,
same angle. So I
that's
don't know.
true.
That's a bit interesting. And
Perfect
yeah,
north-east grid. Are there any
I
grids in
mean, it
Piranha?
can exist. Like in Piranha, I see some in the far west, like near Guaira, near the border. Basically, I see a bit of
Okay.
east-west roads.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
And I
mean, it
mean,
could be there.
I
I can
wouldn't be
see it.
surprised if it can exist like randomly, of course. But yeah, so
So
you're mainly
also, yeah,
thinking Piranha. I guess
we're
the
growing soy
vegetation,
here, I think.
yeah, the vegetation south doesn't really look like. Hmm. I guess it doesn't really look Amazonian nor more eastern. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just
Ah, if I
yapping at
only
this
knew
point.
what this palm was.
Yeah, but I like the shout, like Western Piranha. I think I'll just
Yeah,
guess, yeah.
I really like Piranha just because the soil is so rocky here.
Okay, yeah.
I'll try. I'm not sure though.
Oh my god, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess some people might say it's maybe a bit more free than I said initially, but I don't know. I just with the soy being grown like this in like the big fields, I just thought it looked more Mato Grosso.
Yeah, Mato
Um,
Grosso has a lot of open fields with soy everywhere. That's
yeah,
true.
but I mean, yeah,
Um,
it makes sense
just the
for
soil
here with the
rockiness and
yeah,
how red it was.
yeah. Ooh, this is some weird coverage. What? Yeah, I would just go Midas here. I don't
This,
know. There's not really
yeah,
much.
this to me just looks like the Minas round. Huh.
Yeah.
This is kind of a hard round to pinpoint. Where else? Can it be a Vittoria da Conquista? I'm wondering.
Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking if it could be more northeastern also in general.
No, I don't think it's more north than Vittoria da Conquista.
Okay, yeah.
Huh. I didn't recognize it instantly though, so I'm tempted to just click near-ish Belo Horizonte, but I don't know, maybe it's more Sao Paulo as well. This round is kind of hard.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll just go Vittoria for fun.
Oh my
Ooh,
god. Alright, alright,
that's not the easiest Vittoria though, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, what? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know how you would distinguish that from Minas. I can't lie. I'll have to maybe reopen the round after to move a bit, but is it like the
Kind
soil
of a
that
good
helps you,
guess.
or yeah,
Yeah, I guess the soil was kind of smooth,
yeah,
which you get a lot of smooth soil in northern Minas and southern Bahia.
yeah. Okay.
And we had some banana as well that I didn't mention,
Hmm.
which is, I mean, it's more of a coastal thing in general,
Yeah,
so
it
that's why I
wouldn't
consider,
really be like deep Minas, or at least not too common.
yeah, not West Minas, yeah,
Yeah.
at
Okay.
least.
Okay. It's good to know. Interesting mix of poles here, like supports, no supports, gamma poles as well. Uh,
Oh, we have a gamma pole. Okay, that's good. That's only one state in the northeast actually. So I think this is can pretty much only be Bahia.
okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
So
with the
with the
amount of
gamma
supports
pole,
also.
yeah, I mean you can get baited by some supports, for example in
True.
like Alagoas or Pernambuco.
True.
That can happen, so always be careful of that. But here, I think on the pole, like right next to the gamma pole, there's one right where white mushroom. Oh, maybe there's one actually on the gamma pole as well.
Yeah,
A
on
white
the gamma
mushroom.
pole, I was thinking, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bit hard
So
to see, but could be, yeah.
that would be Bahia as well.
Yeah.
Also, I see a double plastic counter to the east. So if you look at
yeah.
the dock, shout out Crooks once again.
Yeah.
And then on the right of that, on like a tiny metal pole, there's a clear
Yeah,
double
that
plastic
one.
counter.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I used, the double plastic counter.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the best 4x, by far, double plastic in the northeast.
Yeah.
And then for the region, yes. What is this? Y25?
Yeah, I was thinking with that
Y25, you
car,
kind of click northeast, Bahia, I guess, somewhere. But it's urban and you can't really see the landscape very well, so.
Ah, yeah. I always kind of
No, that's
forget
fine.
it's also mountainous more east than like the huge ridges on the map, but yeah. Okay. 22k, and I mean, maybe I didn't get the state every time, but you did, so that's pretty great game. Okay, I'm looking at the Vitória da Conquista round.
To be honest, when I saw the banana, it made me tilt. Like, maybe it's more coastal, and the only way with orange soil and green coverage, coastal with smooth soil as well, would be Victoria.
Yeah.
And I tried that. But, I mean, I was not that confident, to be fair.
Okay, yeah.
Boring round, boring. Okay, I mean...
Yeah.
Some stuff to say. Some stuff to say.
I didn't see it at first, but you have the antenna. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's gettable without the antenna as well.
Yeah. I mean...
It's boring when you get the antennas because everyone knows it and they just click Santa Maria and go next. But if we don't see the antenna here, then we have this so-called Sao Paulo pole top, where it's asymmetrical and you have one long support on the side that has two insulators.
Yep.
Which is also very common in RGDS.
Yeah.
And somewhat common in MS and Rio. And also we have some trident poles to the northeast. Very common in RGDS, trident poles. And this is kind of a knowable ridge also, if we're in the south. The Santa Maria
and I guess
ridge.
it's also so flat to the south, and with this random ridge.
Yeah.
So you think it's just like south or west of the city?
Was thinking either like right near the city or a bit east. Just following the mountains. I don't know exactly where.
Alright.
I'll try here, I don't know.
Okay. Alright.
It's a good round.
Okay.
Even better if we saw some palms that are very common in this coverage, but we can't see them, unfortunately.
This looks distinct, but I don't know, I can't really tell. But yeah.
First of all, as always, no supports.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's why I guess I would consider Piaui maybe? It looks so strange.
Not far.
Maranhão, then.
Yeah, okay. I think that's Maranhão. Maranhão has a lot of this blue car with a slight front blur in 24.
Okay, yeah.
And Maranhão has a lot of these poles with no supports and just triple normal insulators.
Yeah, I always think of these as being Piaui, but it's true that Maranhão has them.
I mean, both. It's good for both. Yeah. Also, in this coverage, usually you get Astrocarium vulgar. But we don't see them here. Very sad. And you can see a Macau to the southeast, but it doesn't help at all in this case.
Yeah.
Here it's a label Maranhão click.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Trying to region guess the label, no words. Yeah, great call. Ooh, this time we can see them actually, the white mushrooms.
Yep,
So
not too
yeah, it should
hard
just be
around.
by here then, I guess.
Yep, we can see some oil palms actually.
The ones south or?
So there are two coconut palms actually south, but the
Yeah.
rest, I mean, there's another coconut like south, slightly southeast as well. But the one like right next to the road are oil palms,
Okay. Yeah.
and that's a coastal thing. It's all over the east coast from like middle Espirito all the way up to Rio Grande do Norte on the coast.
Yeah.
So clicking near Salvador here is a good bet in my opinion, but it could
Yeah.
be also a little bit more south towards like maybe Itacare or something
Yeah.
like
I
that.
was at first I thought it was a bit more south within Bahia, but yeah, I guess
I don't think it's too
let me
south.
know. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
coastal Bahia small cam is not the easiest to region guess. I mean, it's a pretty small region, but
Yeah.
to get the 5K is kind of.
Okay. It's a bit south. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just going kind of middle works, I guess. Not really committing too much. Okay.
Oh, wow.
This is
That's crazy round.
pretty cool one, yeah.
I know what this is,
What?
but this is a cool round.
I mean, okay, so there's two things here. Like there's a gazillion, like bazillion cacti, and then the architecture is like what? It's not northeastern whatsoever. I mean,
That
I
is
don't
so.
know unless it's
Okay,
like
but I mean,
some
you can make a
private.
guess on your own.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Based on this, I would go. Is Cabo Frio actually crazy?
Yeah,
Okay,
5K. Ding,
okay,
ding,
okay.
ding.
Yeah. I mean,
So Cabo Frio has this cactus spam here, but I'm not sure what the species of this is because it's basically only spammed in Cabo Frio. So
yeah,
I I don't know. This is
yeah. I
and it
mean,
has this very blue water as well.
I guess it's. Yeah, yeah, okay. It's a bit baity. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was a different lineup. All right, that's a pretty nice round to have
Yeah, that's pretty good.
today. Um,
Ooh, 21.
yeah.
Don't know my 21.
Um, okay, this is strange actually. But I see a palm, palm northeast. I've thought it could
Yeah,
be
this is just
like a Bahia palm or something.
this is a coconut palm.
It's just a coconut. Okay, but
A bit small, but yeah, it's the coconut palm. Huh. Okay, so I mean we have this exposed black rock to the southeast, so at least we know we're not going to be too far from Espirito Santo region, Rio, Minas, this kind of stuff.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We have some eucalyptus as well.
Yeah.
I this is just a very rare coverage actually. It's
Yeah. Also,
a bit.
yeah. Now I guess now
I
that
would
you say
probably
it,
just go
I don't
Minas,
know.
but
Yeah, I don't know
I
why I
don't know.
considered more northeast, but yeah, I guess I like Espirito or Minas, like right near the border.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if any polls can help us here, but they're too far
I
away.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't try to look for them, but yeah, I guess could have.
It's kind of a way around. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I got a more like coastal vibe, I gotta say. But okay.
23.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
23K. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I would have went like the single player here. Like to me, it looks a bit flat for Minas. I don't know, and Like also the soil
Yeah,
is
I think
pretty
it's just a
gray.
weird part of Mina.
The
It's a bit
soil is
weird.
very gray. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just like
I
the
mean, if you go
two.
Espirito, then it's a fair guess. Like it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
It's,
Yeah. Maybe it is a bit like drier than the average
yeah,
Espirito one.
maybe it's more. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe it's a bit too dry.
Yeah. Okay, I think we'll do one last seed. Um, and yeah, I have to say I've talked about this with Emmerich, but we did a recording that was actually much longer than this. Like that lasted pretty much 1.5 hours, I think. But the sound wasn't really perfect, so I wanted to make like a different recording, like to like make sure the sound is all good and yeah, to have like a nice video. But feel free to tell me if you would still like a longer coaching session. But yeah, I think I'll publish it anyways a bit after this one. So yeah, you can expect more Brazil content. Is all the important that is to say. Uh, yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah, on this round, gotta say we have some funky polls, of course, which reminds me of Amazon. Maybe you can get them in Roraima also, I thought.
Yeah, these wooden poles, like basically just a tree pole,
Yeah,
is an Amazonian thing. So I would say they're most common in Roraima, Amazonas, and Para, in my experience.
yeah,
And then we can combine this with the palms that we see here. They're all Atalaya maripas.
hmm.
It kind of looks like a babasu, but I, huh, I recognize the leaves. It's not exactly like a babasu. It's easier to explain when you can see the full maripa though, because
Okay,
there's a
okay.
part of the branch that has no leaves at the
Ah,
base of the
okay, yeah,
branch.
yeah.
That's how I usually, or I used to,
Okay,
uh, correctly identify them. So then, I mean, if you know Gen 3 antennas in the north, in the Amazon, then I guess that's helpful. But in general, I would say if you only have maripas in the round, it's probably not Amazonas.
okay.
Amazonas would have some astrocariums and maybe some random babasus, but this has only maripas. So I'm kind of between Roraima and Santarem here,
Okay,
because
interesting.
I don't really.
Hmm.
It looks more deep in the jungle than Belem.
Yeah,
That's why I don't really like Belem here. Um, I don't know, and I don't really recognize this for Roraima. I don't see anything.
yeah.
And the soil is pretty smooth, which could indicate that we're near the river, near Santarem.
Okay.
Maybe.
Hmm.
So that's kind of my thought here.
Interesting.
I
And
mean,
the
I guess there's
antenna.
one area that I forgot
Okay.
is Maraba area,
Yeah.
which can have only maripas actually.
All right. Yeah.
So I don't know. I just kind of like Santarem here. I don't know why.
Okay. And about the antenna here, it looks like a high antenna probably. That would be.
Uh, this is like a mid or I mean, it's like
Oh.
a mid-high antenna. It's
Okay.
like a
Okay.
mid-high antenna.
Interesting. Okay.
So I think Santarem has this. Uh, Maraba has this, but Belem doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And like
That's
Manaus also, I don't think has it. So
okay.
I guess I'm between Santarem and Maraba, leaning Santarem here.
Okay. I mean, I'll trust the coach.
Oh, it's
Uh,
Manaus. Oh wow. Okay.
uh, I mean,
Sure.
it goes to show you
Maybe it's just mid antenna. I don't know.
how
Yeah,
tough
this is
this
kind of
is.
a hard Manaus. To be fair, I don't think I ever go Manaus here.
Hmm. Okay, we have white car and the landscape is. Hmm. Okay, this is kind of sus actually. What? What is this? Yeah, I'm kind of confused on this one. I can't lie.
Oh, I see something.
Okay, I do see it now. I didn't see it the longest time. I
I
mean,
was like, where does it look
what?
like this with the white car? I was so confused.
Yeah,
But
but
okay.
I mean, I'm still pretty confused. But I guess now at least I have the antenna. So, um, I mean, is this Mato Grosso? What?
Yeah, I'm thinking Mato Grosso, but it
I
could
thought we had
be
sea
a
northeast or
weird
like coast
Goiás,
or
I
something.
guess.
But yeah, okay. So we're looking
Um.
at like some lakes maybe northeast.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
that's
confused me
interesting.
initially. Yeah.
Where would have where? It's so weird. Could it be the river, like the border river between Goiás and Mato Grosso?
I mean, if you say so, I guess.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's hard to see how wide it actually is. It might we might see the other side actually. So, but yeah, I guess Mato Grosso
We
still
have pretty long
makes more
grass
sense.
here, so
Yeah,
I guess
what
it would
is
put you more east in Mato Grosso, but I mean that's
yeah
not the best
okay
meta of all time, to be honest.
yeah.
It's gonna fake. No, half fake.
But yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too far off either way. It's not gonna be like northeast Mato Grosso antenna because that's more green than this probably.
Yes, yes.
And I mean, it's definitely not gonna be Sinop area, which is
No,
the big
definitely
cluster.
not.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm fine. Like, where would you go? Like, east of Rondonópolis near the river? Is it like the courage
Um,
or?
I would. I think it's more north. It's towards Baja do Garças,
Okay, okay, yeah,
maybe. It has a bunch of mountains there, and
yep,
I'm wondering if it could be over the border as well,
yeah.
but I don't really know. I'm not sure here. But Eastern Mato Grosso can't really be a bad guess here, surely.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's actually
okay, it's Goiás.
okay. That's as far east as the antenna goes. Like, that's actually close enough.
Yeah, I think that's max east of the antenna.
But yeah,
There's
it's
a
just a tiny river.
southeast of Ipora cluster in Goiás, but I've never seen it that
Ipora.
southeast actually.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, I've definitely seen Goya's antenna rounds. Like, yeah, I don't really remember, but there's a few distinct like areas that can have it. But I've never seen it that far inland. Usually, it's really, yeah, basically closer by just going empty a lot of the time. But okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of a rare round, and it's
Yeah,
pretty hard because yeah, it's very hard.
but yeah, as you pointed out, like the long grass, I guess, was maybe a clue towards more east. But yeah. Um, okay, I mean, to me, this kind of just looks like average, like average Brazil luck. I mean, average
Yeah, this is the
Minas
Brazil.
maybe.
Yeah,
Um,
Minas is
I
good here, I
guess like
think.
long. We have long green grass. We have uh, the very red soil. The blue car, new courage also pretty common in Minas. But yeah,
So it's pretty rolly landscape, and we have some fields to the southwest.
hmm.
Um, so in Minas, I would probably go like maybe east of Uberaba somewhere, like
Yeah.
near Araxa or a bit north or a bit east or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
so.
thought it doesn't really look too far from Sao Paulo, but it's also not really quite like Sao Paulo. So
The trees to
yeah.
me look more a bit more north than Sao Paulo.
Okay, yeah, true.
don't really know how to explain it, but it's just a combination of trees. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, yeah, I would probably go somewhere near Araxa somewhere. I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Worked out nicely. Yeah, Minos can be. Sometimes it's a pretty annoying state to Regionguess. Like, I feel like areas very close to Belo can look quite a lot like Goyas, basically, sometimes. Sometimes it's difficult for me.
Ooh, this one looks tough.
Yeah, it looks definitely northeastern, but I mean, we don't have a pole, we don't really have anything other than vegetation and landscape to work with, so I was considering, could this be Paraiba Argidian situation? Or
Huh.
I don't know, I'd say that based on the car, but I'm not really sure.
Do you think? But this is not dark blue car, right? This is just
Mm,
normal blue.
yeah, true. It's not really dark blue. I mean, then I don't really know actually what that makes sense for.
There's like one cactus, but it's like kind of a useless cactus, in my opinion. Mandakaru.
The one northeast, like northeast east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we don't really have much here. No cactus. Like Paraiba RN border in the east would have a lot of cactus spam. So I don't think it's in this area.
Okay.
There's no blurs. It's just a normal thing. So I was gonna without a lot
Could
of
it be
cactus.
Piaui
I'm
actually?
considering more west.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe like
just
Sierra Piaui, something like
yeah,
that.
it's just like a
Or
very dry
it's
Piaui.
kind of a tough round.
But I was confused by the lack of blur. I guess mostly for that every year, but
Yeah,
I
it
guess that
could
was fine.
be the 23 round, I guess, also, or the 22 round. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I
definitely.
don't recognize this.
But yeah, I mean, I guess the bushes and small trees kind of could make sense for Eastern Piaui, at least for me.
I'm not. I really don't know the state here. Oh.
But we kind of have big exposed rock also southwest. I don't know if that's like. I thought that would be a bit more east maybe, but
It's not that big, like
okay, okay.
actually. These rocks.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. I'll try like a South Sierra, maybe 23 blue or something. I don't really know. I don't really know either.
Yeah. All right. I think I'll try Piaui. Ah,
So it's Pernambuco.
Yeah, not really sure what kind of coverage that is. But yeah, I have to check that out after.
I don't have the solution for this one.
Okay. Blue car 24 with like random dirt road coverage. I thought this is kind of the typical Minas dirt road kind of thing. But
Yeah, I'm thinking this is most definitely Minas.
yeah, is it pretty far north, like between like around like southwest of Montes Claros maybe?
So sometimes actually
There's a mountain west actually.
the middle of Minas, like just north of Belo Horizonte, is pretty similar looking
Yeah.
as the north of Minas, like near Bahia, or a bit more south, like Montes Claros.
Yep.
This one we have kind of smooth soil here. If you look like east.
Yeah.
If this is 24, actually 24, I don't know. West there's a mountain. I'm not sure here. Montes Claros I think is fine, but it could be a bit more south or a bit more north as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll go kind of near Montes Claros because the soil is kind of smooth. I'll,
Yeah, we also have
I'll
some
bank
ridges,
on
but
this.
I'm not sure they're like big enough to be used. Like the one west, for example. It's
I'll
quite
go
large.
west
I
of
think.
Montes Claros,
Where is it? Is it like?
actually.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to find the ridges on the map again, but I don't know. I see there's one east of Montes Claros, but I don't really think we're that far east. So yeah.
No, no, I don't think it's more likely west of Montes Claros
Yeah.
than east, I would say. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's
Okay.
west.
Yeah. Was quite far west. I mean, that's a decent administration guess by my book. Like sometimes it's just like
Yeah, I mean,
I guess like north and it's below or like the opposite. So yeah. Okay, I think we'll end it here. I'll just check out the Pernambuco location because yeah, it is. It is 24. Yeah, I guess it's just some minor like obscure coverage that I don't really know. Did we have the? No, we didn't have the brake lights. It's not like the
nope.
Guaran Wounds car or something. Yeah, I don't know. Um, but yeah, either way, thank you very much for the coaching session and yeah, I hope you guys
Yeah, no problem.
learned a bunch from Pierre's wisdom about Brazil and vegetation and stuff. So yeah, and tell me in the comments if you are excited for the other Brazil video, which will come out eventually. And yeah, I will see you soon for another video. And in the meantime, play some Brazil.
As you.